Hi, guys. It's Miss Chris again. And today we are going to read another story called Giraffes Can't Dance. Oh, my. Look at that giraffe on that cover there. This is by Giles Andreae and by Guile Parker-Rees. So, Giles Andreae is our author. So he wrote our words, and it says illustrated by Guy Parker-Rees. So he is our illustrator. So that means that he drew the pictures. So let's read Giraffes Can't Dance. Those aren't giraffes on that page right there, is it? I think those are warthogs. Where do you think this book may be taking place? I don't think it's a farm. Let's see. I think it might be the jungle or in the Sahara. Let's see. Oh, we're in the plains of Africa. Look at that. Gerald was a tall giraffe whose neck was long and slim, but his knees were awfully crooked and his legs were rather thin. He was very good at standing still and munching shoots off trees. But when he tried to run around, he buckled at the knees. Oh no, what's happening to him there? He's falling down. I almost fell in the turtle. Now, every year in Africa, they hold the jungle dance where every single animal turns up to skip and prance. They have a big sign there that says jungle dance. And this year, when the day arrived, poor Gerald felt so sad because when it came to dancing, he was really very bad. It's not his best skill. Let's see what he can do if he's not dancing. The warthog started waltzing, and the rhinos rocked and rolled. The lions danced a tango that was elegant and bold. Look at all those animals dancing. The chimps all did a cha-cha with a very Latin feel, and eight baboons then teamed up for a splendid Scottish reel. Look at them spinning around. Gerald swallowed bravely as he walked toward the floor, but the lion saw him coming and soon began to roar. Hey, look at clumsy Gerald. The animals all sneered. Giraffes can't dance, you silly fool. Oh, Gerald, you're so weird. Is that very nice of them to be saying that he's weird and making fun of him because he can't dance very well? How would that make you feel? It would make me feel sad if somebody was telling me that you're not very good, that you're clumsy and you can't dance. That would not be a nice thing to say. That would not make somebody feel good. Gerald simply froze up. He was rooted to the spot. They're right, he thought. I'm useless. Oh, I feel like such a clot. So he crept off from the dance floor and he started walking home. He'd never felt so sad before, so sad and so alone. He's looking all sad. The other animals are all dancing. They look like they're having fun. But they weren't very nice to Gerald, were they? No. Then he found a little clearing and he looked up at the sky. The moon can be so beautiful, he whispered with a sigh. Excuse me, coughed a cricket, who'd seen Gerald earlier on. But sometimes when you're different, you just need a different song. Ooh, he just needs something different. Let's see what his different song might be. Listen to the swaying grass and listen to the trees. To me, the sweetest music is those branches in the breeze. So imagine that the lovely moon is playing just for you. Everything makes music if you really want it to. So he's listening to the breeze. Have you ever been outside and just listened to the wind? We're in spring right now, so it's a really good time for us to hear the wind outside. With that, the cricket smiled and picked up his violin. Then Gerald felt his body do the most amazing thing. His hooves had started shuffling, making circles on the ground. His neck was gently swaying and his tail swishing around. What's Gerald starting to do? He's starting to dance. He threw his arms out sideways and he swung them everywhere, and then he did a backward somersault and leapt up into the air. Oh, I don't think I can move quite like Gerald there. Gerald felt so wonderful, his mouth was open wide. I am dancing, yes, I'm dancing, Gerald cried. Then one by one, each animal who'd been there at the dance arrived while Gerald boogied on and watched him quite entranced. They shouted, "It's a miracle! We must be in a dream. Gerald's the best dancer that we've ever seen." "How did you learn to dance like that? Please, Gerald, tell us how." But Gerald simply twirled around and finished with a bow. Then he raised his head and looked up to the moon and the stars above. "We all can dance," he said, "when we find music that we love." So we have to find that music that calls to us and do things that we enjoy doing and that we know we can do really well. And he didn't think he could dance well at first, but he didn't give up, did he? No, he tried and he found a way to make his own dance. Well, guys, thank you for joining me today for the story again. I loved having you here, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys. Keep on reading.